All right, here's my review for House of the Dragon Season 3, Episode 2. I will say this. I did like this episode more than the first episode. I am enjoying it. Um, Once again, as I stated, I think it was about 2 years since the last House of the Dragon. So now that this episode, we had more characters talking, we had more character. You got to really. It's not that this episode was slowed down, but you got to really sit. I guess you did. You got to sit with some of the characters a little bit longer before all that crazy action or whatever might happen. So that's why I like this episode better. Also, one thing I just have to talk about right at the top of this here is the girl who got on, I think, two Sarah. I forget all the names, but the black girl who got the dragon, who was like super wild and she has no control over that dragon. She is like begging these people to like for like to like take her in and stuff. But you know what? It's not in her character to do this, so I shouldn't even say it. But I feel like she has that big dragon. They should just do what she says before she burns them all alive. But she's not that type of person. So I guess that answered my own question there. But yeah, I just feel like she need to get that dragon under control. But yeah, the beginning of this episode where I did not want to see the beginning of this episode. I knew it. I was like, I don't want to see her cry over him. I don't want to see it. It's just gonna be too heart wrenching. I was like, I don't want to see this mother cry over her son right now. It's gonna be terrible. And she did. She did. You know, we got to see it. There was a moment where I was watching. I was like, yo, cut. Just go to the next scene. We don't need to see more of this because these actors and actresses are so great. And I like how they chose to do it, where she's kind of like trying to talk to him even though he's not there, but she's just like trying to talk to him. That was an interesting way to do it. What I will say as well is the I like the pace at which this episode moves. It moves very fast. Like once she sends a letter about her son being gone or the prince being gone, and she tells him to come back. She tells there's so many names. I need to just remember the names, but is it Damon? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Prince Damon. She tells Damon to come back so they could go to King's Landing and take over or whatever. So when that happens, it was happening so fast. I'm like, oh wow, this is really happening. And everyone left. Everyone's leaving. Everyone's like, yo, just let them in. Don't the dragons are gonna come. Let them in. Don't fight back. So I like how the queen is trying to warn them. She's like, all right, this is it. Some of them want to be stubborn, but what are they gonna do? There's four dragons. They're just all gonna get burned up. Um, so I understand that. Also, the reason I don't think that Allison should be sad that her dad just got taken out is because she left him. She left him. He was in the he was away in the captured as a prisoner. I'm not sure if she knew that, but I'm pretty sure she knew that. I just feel like she definitely knew that. He was away as a prisoner. She was gonna leave. What do you think is gonna happen to him? He's gonna be taken out. So I don't think there should be any any uh any like heartbreaking notions about that. She sees her dad dead. Yeah, she's gonna feel some way, but you were leaving him anyway. You were forgetting about him anyways. He was already gone to you. So at this point in time, I like how Damon's telling her, look, the people are watching. You got to take this guy out, and she does it. But I'm gonna be real. Like obviously, the women in the show or the women during this time, like, why can't a woman be king? 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 She is fumbling greatly in this moment. Like, I was on her side. I wanted her to take the throne. But the way that she's acting, taking the sword, shaking and like crying, like I'm not saying like I guess I am saying I would have been different. If it was me, obviously maybe I would have some nerves about it too. But you got to put that to the side. First of all, her son just got taken out, so I thought she would have a little bit more rage, pick up the sword and just put her rage into that sword and do what needs to be done and not do it like a baby. She's doing like a crying baby walking up to that thing, walking up to the throne. I was watching it like, you don't deserve it now. Like, you did all this, yes, but you're making me feel like, no, you don't deserve it. You make me feel like Damon. Just let Damon be king. He already basically is the king. Like, and here's the thing, not all women are like this. I'm sure Cersei, for example. Cersei, she's cunning. She's ruthless. I'm sure that she would have did what needs to be done and went on that throne and made us all just shut up and say, okay, wow, Cersei's king or Cersei's queen of the land. But this woman here, she's a great actress, but she just in that moment she was not showing that this was her life's work to get on that throne. Obviously, her son got taken out, so I thought she would use that rage, but she was. It seemed like a baby, just a tiny little toddler, just the way she was acting, walking up to that throne, like crying and stuff. Like, save that for a different time. The people are watching. Be a big woman. Act like a big girl. So I don't know. That kind of disappointed me the way that whole went down. That whole thing went down. Then we get the climax. We get her. We get the end of the episode. We get the Oh, I guess we passed the climax, but for me that was like really big to see her now. Her staring her best friend in the eye. Alicent is back. She's looking at her, and she sees her dad on the floor. And at this moment, I'm thinking, okay. In the next episode, are we doing this? Is she gonna have to take out Alicent? I don't think so. I don't think that's gonna happen. She's gonna pardon her or something. She's gonna put her in a dungeon, or she's gonna find a way to put her in a dungeon, and then have her let be free or something, or fake her death or something. She's gonna do something. She's not gonna kill Alicent, but she has to kill her Alicent's son. He's already halfway burned to the crisp. He's already basically gone. So I don't know. We'll see. This is all happening very fast. But I like that this is the second episode and all this has happened because now I'm kind of like, where are we gonna go? And I'm very curious about it. I'm curious about it, and I'm excited. So we'll see where that's all gonna go. But that's it. I don't want to make this too long. Um, I'm enjoying it, and what else can I say? I think that's pretty much it. I don't want to. I'm trying to figure out this. I don't want to miss anything. Don't want to miss anything. Okay, I'm glad they found. I'm glad they found the Black Pirate. I'm forgetting his name. I forget all these names. Too many names. I remember all the names of the regular Game of Thrones, but these people I don't. I don't remember all the names just yet. Um, the Black Pirate. I forget his name. Um, Lord Coruscant or something. I forgot. You could laugh at me in the comments if you want. I forgot his name. But I'm glad they found out that he's alive, and they didn't drag it out for 3 episodes. I'm glad so many things are being nipped in the butt right here. Like, we know that he's alive. He gave his estranged son his name. So I'm glad they're doing that already. Then, to end it off, freaking one-eyed Willie, I forgot his name. The guy with the cool eye. He's so cool. I love him. He's like one of my favorite characters in here. I forgot his name. Is it Aemond or something? I might be wrong. But the point is, he has the eye, and he got the big dragon, the biggest dragon ever, when he was a kid, and he got his eye knocked out or whatever. He's like one of my favorites, and he took out some people that I didn't expect him to take out like that. Like, it's not that I know that he would do stuff like this, but I'm just like, dang, like, you know what it is? Because everyone has their different sides, but when the show is showing you different sides for a while, and you can kind of get attached to certain characters, and they're not really doing too much wrong, they're like bystanders almost. You're like, dang, you took him out, and he did. So I can't be mad at him. He did it, and they didn't even fight back. Like, he was like just taking them out. One of them fought back, and they got what seems like almost a killing blow. So we're gonna see if he's healed, which I think he will be healed, and then I think we're kind of just gonna go from there. But in my mind, I don't. The only way I would see maybe, I think he will be healed because the lady's looking at him. Okay, this is a man of power. Maybe if I heal him, he'll give me something in return. He'll give me these lands. He'll give me something. So we'll see what happens. But that was very interesting. And in my mind, I'm like, there's no way he's gonna get taken out right now because his type of character. I was like, for him to get taken out like that, I'll be very surprised. But that's pretty much it. We'll see where this goes. This episode just did not go exactly how I thought it was gonna go, but I did enjoy it. It's Dejo, know the name. Spread love and light, and let's sign off with the slash.